Hey, what's up? I'm Frank Bello from Anthrax, and you're watching Tattoo.com. Turn it up!
Hey everybody, it's Rockwell Anderson here on Shiprocked 2019 with this legendary motherfucker, one of the all-time greatest bassists, and who's played a little guitar, I heard too. But this is Mr.
Frank Bello. You forgot my name, didn't you? That's okay.
Frank Bello. You know what?
That's okay.
I remembered it because I had to spell it, your first and last name, because you were one of our best bassists of 2018.
Thank you for that.
In our Rockwell and Scene Music Magazine Best Of issue, which we do every year. So you were one of those like top 5 guys because this motherfucker is amazing. But you're here on Shiprocked, not with Anthrax, but with the Stowaways and also another project.
With Altitudes and Attitudes, we call it A&A for short. He's over there. David Ellefson and I. We played Monday night. It was fun as hell, man. Good crowd. Just great stuff going on. Radio's picking up the single. We're pretty excited about what's going on right now.
And you can't. This is the hardest working vacation on the planet, and hopefully they're not working you too hard. You got to do all this press shit, and but the best part's got to be the fans.
The fans are great to talk to, man, and get the feedback. I love that. I love connecting with people anyway. So this has been great. Just walking through the hallways, just talking to people. It's really a lot of fun.
You're kind of trapped on the boat with all your crazy maniac friends.
I'm one of them, so it doesn't matter. We're all having fun. And Brian Posehne's here, my good friend. He's a comedian. Obviously, you know Brian Posehne. We've been having a blast, just having a good time, you know.
So when you're playing with the Stowaways, do you still get geeked out by playing with anybody? I mean, you've been around for so long.
I love just jamming with different musicians and just learning. I keep learning. I don't think you ever stop learning. So for me, I feel like I'm brand new with this, and I love connecting with other musicians. It's a lot of fun.
And you had your bandmate from Anthrax, Joey, also on the cruise doing the Stowaways, and also he's got some other stuff going on as well. Speaking of Anthrax, what's going on? Last year we saw a few times touring with Slayer. Yeah. What a fucking tour that was. And it's still going, yes. And but beyond touring, what do you got going on for Anthrax?
Writing a record currently, and then we go on tour with Slayer again to Australia and Japan in March. So it's pretty nonstop. Our schedule's full, which is great.
I mean, there's only a limited time for the Slayer's final world tour, but I can only imagine that would never get boring. No.
There's drinking. It's fun. Great metal. Just good. I mean, God, those are our good friends for how many years? We're having a really good time on that tour. So I don't want to see it end, but it has to end sometime.
With Lamb of God, and now who's coming on in? Well, you're going on Japan and Australia.
Yeah, Lamb of God's coming with us to Japan. It's going to be great. And we just finished with Obituary on that tour, so that was so much fun. It's such great guy, great band, great guys. That's the whole thing, man. It's like a community of metal. It's so cool.
And I know on your off days also you guys were doing separate shows because we saw Slayer in Dallas. Yeah. But we interviewed actually Scott on your guys' tour bus in Milwaukee.
Who's this Scott thing? I don't know.
This is Scott? I don't know. Scott?
Scott who? Oh,
you know.
Dude with the beard. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
The guy who looks like me. The guy who looks like me. Just like but you know what? As I was saying to Scott during that interview, people have mistaken me for Kerry King, but nobody's ever mistaken me for Scott.
Wow, you don't have the tattoo on the head though.
No, I got tattoos.
Oh, I didn't.
But nothing like Kerry's. Nothing like Kerry's. But anyway, well, sir, it was great catching up with you.
Same here, man. Thanks a lot.
And you have a great rest of Shiprocked 2019.
We're rocking right now. As we
yes, we are. Yeah. I had to catch my balance here for a second. I appreciate your time and good luck with
Altitudes and Attitude. The record's called Get It Out. Go get it now, please, and I hope you dig it. Thanks.
Request it. There are still terrestrial radio stations. Even though we're streaming, you can request.
You can request. Please request Late. The single is called Late. We really appreciate it. It's a rock record, remember that, but it's heavy rock, so I think you'll like it.
And look out for new Anthrax sometime in the near future. Appreciate it. Thanks, Frank. Thank you,